Hey, what is up, YouTube? Anthony here. So it's actually 11:01 right now, and I'm about to get this gym session in for you guys. I want you guys to know that when it comes down to it, it's up to you as a person to make things happen for yourself. So, like right now, I could have easily just gone home and chose sleep, but I'm too hyped up to do that right now. I really am. Like, I haven't been this excited or confident and nervous and anxious, all those things at the same time in my life till this point, because I see things coming together and falling apart at the same time, but coming together for the long run. So I want you guys to know, for whoever's watching this, that just know anything is possible. And when you set a goal and you know what you want, go out there and go after it. Don't put it off or let excuses get in the way. If you're sure about something and you want to see a change in your body, if you want to see a change in your life in general, you want to see something get done, do the diligent work needed to study about it, or whatever the case may be. Do your research and then go for it. Talk to the people you need to talk to, find out what you need to find out to, and then just start. Don't put it off. So that's all I really wanted to share. And yeah, let's get to this workout. Let's kill it. Give it a try. If you really want to get that defined, toned, stronger glutes and legs in general, and just have fun with it, then let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, or ladies, or gentlemen, to my appreciated viewer that's watching this. So this is gonna be broken down step by step. This whole video is gonna be a step by step tutorial. The main focus is the glutes, but it's a complete leg workout that's just gonna kill you completely. So right here, what we started off with is back squats. Back squats are like the major key of all leg, lower body gains in general. So when you're doing the back squat, especially trying to focus on those glutes, make sure as you drive up, you are pushing through with the glutes. So you see my hip is driving forward as I come up, and then I get that full squeeze of the glutes at the top. Because a lot of times people, when they do this, they don't go all the way up like that, and then that's why they don't get the most out of it for the glutes. So make sure you drive that hip forward as you're coming up and squeeze and go. So just like that. And for people who aren't used to squatting with the bar on their back, doing back squats, make sure, as you can see here on this other angle, your knee stays above your ankle in a straight line, and slightly pointed out your toes. Keep your toes slightly pointed out so you can have that straight up and down movement and you don't injure your knees, because if you're forcing it in, you can get knee problems later. So get also another thing to note is go at least 90 degrees. I don't really recommend ass to grass squats um, unless you're working on range of motion, because you actually get a better benefit for your hamstrings if you stop at 90 degrees, because you have to slowly, you have to control the motion and then push back up, as opposed to just bouncing down and then out of a deeper squat. So for this exercise, I actually did 3 sets of 10. I might have only gotten 8 on this one. I'm not sure. But I chose to go heavier on this exercise because I want to see where my strength level is at. I haven't been able to squat as heavy the past few weeks due to a knee injury. I don't even want to call it an injury, but I've been having knee pain. So I wanted to keep it safe. So only went to 225. So 3 sets of 10 on the back squats and focus on squeezing those glutes. So here is a sumo squat, and these, let me tell you, these are killer. So the key to this one is go wide. You don't even need those platforms if you don't have them, but they will give you a better range of motion as you increase your strength over time. Because as you can see, that weight, if I was doing it on flat floor on a flat surface, I wouldn't be able to go as low. So the benefit of the platforms is just having a deeper range of motion. So when you set yourself up for this exercise, as you can see, toes pointed out, go as wide as you can comfortably. Get down to about 90-degree angle if you can. Watch from this angle. So toes pointed out, as wide as I can comfortably. Go down 90 degrees and up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Squeeze, and there you go. You'll be getting all kinds of booty gains, glute gains, lower body gains, all kinds of gains throughout this exercise. But yeah, and these were hard for me. And shout out to Sarah, a trainer that I was working with. She actually helped me learn these better because I was actually a little off on these, and she helped coach me through these. So shout out to Sarah for that. But yeah, this was not easy. On this one, try to go for 3 sets of 15 to 20. I believe I stuck to 15 on all 3 sets. Wait, what the heck? What is this? What is going on? Nah, I'm just kidding. You know, I had to get some upper body in. I've never done a full glute workout by myself till this time. So you already know I had to get some upper body in. So I just hopped up on that bench press, pressed out a few reps, got a few of those, and then back. What? Wait, what? Oh my. You already know, every day is arm day. Well, I just couldn't help myself. I said, why not? So I went ahead, got pumped up. Well, I was pumped up the whole time, actually. I was hyped up. And so I guess I went ahead and used a little bit of that and put it into the arms and chest. Just to, because, you got to have fun with it. So, your boy had to get up on there and do some curls for the girls. Nah, I'm just joking. Never for the girls. I just did some curls. There we go. So back to the leg day, booty gain, glute gain, all kinds of strength gains, toning and firming gains. So this is actually called a bridge. This is a variation that I like the best because by using a bench, as I have one shown up on the video, it's giving you a better support to drive more weight. So the way you set it up is find a bench, put it up against something sturdy. And as you guys can see, my feet, I try to keep my feet under my knees. Slightly past that is fine, but you want to keep it as close as you can so you can have good support. So what you're doing is you're driving your hip up and creating that straight bridge. And you can see a little bit better from this angle. Place the bar around the hip area, wherever it's most comfortable. It shouldn't hurt you. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but it should not hurt you. So find the spot that's right for you, and then just drive the hips up and squeeze that butt. Right there, squeeze and go down. Try to keep time under tension on these as well. I mentioned that in my previous video. I actually don't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning, but all the exercises I've done, there's time under tension, meaning how long you do the actual rep. You want to actually keep it at a controlled, steady pace as opposed to going fast. And the reason for that is you want that muscle to grow, to get stronger, to tone up, to look better. So you got to keep that muscle under tension a little bit longer. If you're just racing through the reps, you're not going to benefit as much from it. And so this is the next exercise. This is actually a variation of a lunge. I believe these are called reverse ski lunges, if I'm correct. The key to this one is keep your front foot facing forward, and then the other one just go back. Make sure you're going as far back as you can to keep the focus on the glutes, and then just go slightly out at an outside angle of your front foot, and just come back to the front to restart and go to the other side. So this one I actually did 3 sets of 20 reps each leg, and let me tell you guys, this was hard. And I was running out of balance, out of strength, out of breath. As you can tell, I almost fell right there. I tried to switch my balance stance to hands on hips. It really wasn't working out for me. So hands in front of the chest. Oh, never mind. Hands on hips. Oh, yeah. Hands above the chest. Out front the chest. Either one is fine. Just find whichever one works for you. Put your hands where you can balance yourself. On the hips or in front of the chest like this. Try to keep that time under tension. Go down, Notice how my knee does not touch the floor. You don't want to let your leg, you don't want your muscles to rest in this exercise. You want them to keep going the whole time. So don't touch the knee, don't touch the floor with your knee. As much as it burns, push through. So that one was 3 sets of 20, and I actually supersetted it with this exercise. Check it out with that slow-mo. I put in that slow-mo here. I want you guys to see how far back my leg is. So you want to be as far back as you can comfortably, and watch how my front leg, that knee comes back, because what I'm actually doing is I'm pushing through my heel of that front leg. That way I can get more activation on the hamstring and the glute. Because a regular lunge, you press through the front of your foot, which actually activates more of your quad, which is the front part of your leg, that front muscle. So since we're focusing on the glutes, make sure you're pushing off that heel, driving that knee back in. So you're working out the hamstrings and glutes. And another thing to observe and notice is when you're doing these, try to keep your chest as upright as possible. You don't want to be leaning too far forward, because then it's gonna take the tension away from the hamstrings and glutes again, and it's gonna start forcing you to use your quads more and your calves, which is not what you want to do. So stay as straight upright as you can. As you can see, my chest is not leaning forward. I should have been looking up now that I think about it, but just stay as straight up and down as you can from your upper body, and just keep contracting and push through these reps. 3 sets of 15 to 20, supersetted with the ski lunges.
Okay, so at this point, come down to willpower and how experienced you are with exercise in general, because I am dead, and I'd like to consider myself a pretty physically fit person, but I guess not from the butt as much, because I feel like I'm pretty good right there, but it looks like I could use the work again. So try this workout out. I'm going to throw in one more clip. This one has a burnout, especially for the ones that are advanced and just like to train insane and want to not be able to walk the next day. Here's, damn, sweat all over. This one's for you.
Okay, so this is the last exercise. This is a burnout. Squat in, squat out, and just jump through them. These are really hard, so I only did 1 set of these myself, but up to you. If you still have enough energy left, keep going. But that wraps up this video. If you guys like this video, please like it, comment, subscribe. If you guys want more in-depth tutorials, drop a request, comment it, and let me know what you guys want to see next, and we'll get it.
Okay guys, that about wraps it up. As you guys seen in the video, damn, I'm tired. That was one heck of a workout. It was definitely challenging. It put me, how do I explain it? It just challenged me because it's something I haven't done personally in a while. I trained by my homegirl Sarah the other day. Stay tuned. We might be collaborating with something soon, maybe. If you guys like that idea, getting a female trainer involved in the channel, thumbs up, comment, and let's see if we can make that happen. But yeah, it was definitely difficult, as you guys could tell in these clips. Obviously I didn't record the entire workout because it took a long time and I wouldn't have been able to have such a good workout myself. But yeah, yeah, if there's anything I could share from this, is like, or something I was thinking about while I was working out, is this. It's like, I can make these videos super fancy. I could edit them really well. Well, I mean, like, I can focus on that. What I'm trying to say is I could put my focus on making the video super great quality, super everything. But I feel like that's not what it's about, at least in my opinion. I'd rather give you guys the most real content I can give you guys, and be as real as I am. Like, any of you guys that know me personally, in front of a camera, behind the camera, I'm still the same guy. I'm doing this because I want to make a change in more people. When I was in the medical field, I realized how limited I was. Not to disrespect the medical field, I got mad love for doctors and people who nurses, anybody in the field that does their job and does it well, trying to make a difference to people, I respect that. But to me, it opened my eyes into seeing that there's so much more I can do. And I was limited as a medical assistant, seeing people day in and day out come in for meds, leave, come back for more meds, never really advance. And doctors sometimes wanting to help patients out. Like, I met a lot of great doctors, but insurances be like, nope, you can't do that, doc. That's a no-no. Or, doc, you got to do this, 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 and then we might consider doing what you said. It doesn't matter what you said, because you're a doctor, but we're the insurance and we're only going to pay. That frustrates me. And then when I was a personal trainer at a gym, dang, there's still more people grinding out here. Mad props to them. But what was I saying? Oh, and then as a personal trainer, I just realized one-on-one training, it's truly a blessing to see people challenge themselves, push them, and teach them, and see them progress. But I also realized in myself, like, not even talking financially, it was hard for me to do it, worry about my finances, have to sell, and have to only be limited to one person at a time. And I mean, some people do it great and they're really well at selling, and I've met a lot of people that are good at that, and they're cool with training one-on-one, and they're great at it, and mad respect to them. But me, I felt like I could do more, and I want to reach out more people. Like, if I can make a difference in one person, great. But if I can make it in a bunch of people at the same time, like, that's so much more powerful. And that's what this channel is about. Like, not just talking about fitness, but just making a change in people's lives in general, inspiring them, motivating them, letting them know that, hey, like, if this dude Anthony's on YouTube now, like some people on here watching remember me when I was at Carl's Jr. Like, dang, I remember I used to flip burgers with that kid. That kid was slow sometimes, got on my nerves, but shout out to my managers if they see this from Carl's Jr. Or in the medical field, when they would tell me, Anthony, you're crazy. How the hell are you working out at 4:35 in the morning or at 11? Well, back then it was like 9, 10 at night. But I don't know, guys. I hope you guys, I kind of sidetracked. I hope you guys liked the video. Ladies, if you guys liked it, please comment, like, subscribe. Guys, you too, don't take your glutes for granted. It'll help develop a stronger core, stronger posterior chain, that lower back, upper back, hip flexors, any mobility issues with your hips. It all balances it out. So don't just take my word for it. Do your research. And yeah, be blessed. Let's all get better together. And remember, strive for fitness, mind, passion, and soul. All four. Strive.